What if I told you some borders between countries make absolutely no sense? We're not talking about simple lines on a map. We're talking about houses split in half, towns inside other countries, and borders so confusing, even locals get lost. These are real places where geography, history, and politics collide in the strangest ways possible. Today, we're counting down the top 10 strangest borders between countries you won't believe exist. And trust me, number 1 is almost impossible to understand. Let's begin. 10. The Barl border, Belgium/Netherlands. Welcome to one of the most confusing borders on Earth. Barl-Hertog and Barl-Nassau. Here, Belgium and the Netherlands are completely mixed together. We're talking about tiny Belgian enclaves inside the Netherlands, and even Dutch enclaves inside those Belgian enclaves. Some houses are literally split between two countries. Your front door might be in Belgium and your kitchen in the Netherlands. Even laws can change depending on which side of the house you're in. It's not just a border, it's a puzzle. 9. The Point Roberts, USA. This small piece of the United States is completely cut off from the rest of the country. To get there by land, you must travel through Canada. It's part of Washington state, but physically connected to Canada. Residents use Canadian services, cross borders daily, live in a strange geographic isolation, a town that belongs to one country, but lives inside another. 8. The Diomede Islands, USA/Russia. 2 islands, just a few kilometers apart, but they're separated by the US-Russia border and the international date line. That means one island is almost a full day ahead of the other. You can literally stand on one island and look into tomorrow, a border that separates not just countries, but time itself. 7. The Rinkuyu underground city, hidden boundaries. While not a modern border, this ancient underground city in Turkey once protected thousands of people. Different groups lived in separate underground sections, almost like invisible borders beneath the surface. It shows how humans have always created boundaries, even underground. 6. Kaliningrad, Russia. This region belongs to Russia, but it's nowhere near mainland Russia. It's surrounded by Poland and Lithuania. To reach it, you must cross other countries. It's a powerful reminder that borders aren't always logical. They're often political. 5. Campione d'Italia. This small Italian town is completely surrounded by Switzerland. But here's the strange part. They use Swiss currency, follow many Swiss systems, but are officially part of Italy. A town caught between two identities. For NACO, this town is split directly down the middle by the US-Mexico border. One side is in the United States. The other is in Mexico. At times, people have even played volleyball across the border fence. 2 countries, 1 community, divided by a line. 3. Bertol. This is one of the only places on Earth that no country wants. Yes, you heard that right. Due to a border dispute, both Egypt and Sudan claim a different nearby territory. And as a result, neither claims Bertol. It's a piece of land with no official owner, no government, no real population. A border anomaly that created a country that isn't a country. 2. Cooch Behar enclaves. Until recently, this area had one of the most complex border systems in history. There were enclaves inside enclaves, and even third-level enclaves. People lived in tiny pockets of one country, completely surrounded by another. It was so confusing that basic services like healthcare and education were difficult to access. In 2015, many of these borders were finally simplified, but the history remains one of the strangest ever. 1 Haskell Free Library and Opera House. This might be the most unbelievable one. This building sits directly on the border between the United States and Canada. Inside, the entrance is in the US. The reading room is in Canada. A line on the floor marks the border. People from both countries can enter, but must follow strict rules. It's a place where one step changes your country, and silence is shared across borders. A library divided by nations. Most strange borders are the result of historical treaties, colonial decisions, wars, and political compromises. Geographic misunderstandings. In many cases, lines were drawn on maps without considering the people living there. Borders are supposed to separate countries, but sometimes they create confusion, connection, and incredible stories. So next time you look at a world map, remember, not all borders are simple lines. Some are puzzles, some are accidents, and some are just unbelievable. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more mind-blowing content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious, because the world is far stranger than it looks.